Hi guys, Brian here from You and Me PT. Today I'm going to do a little mini talk on are you doing too much? So are you doing too much training for most likely a little result? You might be training a lot and you just don't think you're getting the results you really should be for the efforts you're putting in. So what I'm going to talk about here is there's going to be three or four things, okay? One of the first things I'm going to be talking about is are you turning into a cardio junkie, okay? So we've got cardio junkies, okay, which is a big no-no. And keep in mind this is for body transformations, you know, people trying to get the body they've always wanted. You might be a cardio junkie if you're a triathlete, or you know, you might be a football player, you're doing your cardio, you want that endurance. But all my stuff's about body transformations and the quickest way to get you there. So cardio junkies we'll talk about. We're going to talk about not matching your nutrition to your exercise, okay? So, not matching nutrition to exercise, alright? That's a real big thing. Not matching your nutrition, okay? Which is another big no-no. And the last one we're going to talk about is people that do 4, 5, 6 day splits in the gym each week with the weight training, okay? So, 4, 5, 6 day splits. Okay. So I'm going to start at the top, alright? So with cardio junkies, you would have seen one of my other videos. If you haven't seen it yet, I've got one called Fat Loss versus Weight Loss, what's really better for you. So for cardio junkies, again, this is for people that want body transformations, might want to lose a big excess amount of body fat, and maybe build some lean muscle, change the body shape. So people who do cardio junkies there tend to get carried away doing all sorts of cardio, and then like I said in that previous video, we tend to deteriorate our muscle tissue over time, which is going to slow down our metabolism, which is what we don't want when we're trying to speed it up and get the body back we've always wanted. Most likely the foundation of youth is trying to bring our metabolism back up. So cardio junkies is a big no-no unless that's our goal. If our goal is to be have increased cardiovascular fitness, then that's okay, but most of our goals watching this is to change body shape, and so that's a big no-no. So cardio junkies, okay. Not matching exercise to your nutrition, so not matching your nutrition to exercise. This means, so say someone that's doing, here these two link together here, okay. If you're not matching your nutrition to, say, if you're training 4, 5, 6 days a week, then you're never going to recover. You'll always be tired. You're not going to come back bouncing back stronger than you were. So for example, you might get stuck on the same weight for a few weeks and you just really can't get that strength improvements that, you know, someone else might be getting. This is because one, the client does not know what to eat, their nutrition is not up to scratch to the workload they're doing, and they're never going to recover properly. So for a good, awesome transformation, you want progressive results each week, and that comes from doing a little bit less, making sure nutrition's correct, and you're always going to have progress every single week, and then over long term, you're going to have awesome body shape changes. So make sure your nutrition is always matched to your exercise, and if you're not sure about this, you know, that's one of my more advanced programs with my corporate nutrition, which everyone gets their manual, you know, get educated on nutrition, but that's something that's starting up in February again, the next program, and they're kind of hard to get into, I only really do 2 of them a year. So that really talks about all that, matching nutrition, exercise, and making sure you're super healthy to get the best results. And the other thing was pretty much almost said half of it, which is the 4, 5, 6 day split. So myself, I only do a 3 day split, and I go for a couple of walks a week, maybe a little run up some stairs for 15, 20 minutes. But I'm not a cardio junkie anymore. I used to be, and I used to have more body fat than I do now because I was burning my muscle tissue away. So now I'm doing a 3 day split. So I'm doing the right exercises, I'm creating a stimulus, and I'm eating the right food to recover and making sure I grow some lean muscle, and I get to keep the body I always wanted with little effort. So people that do 5, 6 day splits, you know, they're doing 6 days, they might do chest or shoulders or back, you know, 2 times a week because then, you know, they want to grow it, and they're always fatigued and never recovering properly, and they're never going to grow, they're never going to change their body shape. So, and especially a big thing here, if this person wants an awesome fat loss program and they're trying to do lots of weight training because they know weight training burns body fat and increases metabolism, but it's not going to increase their metabolism if they're always fatigued and not growing some lean muscle. So you want to make sure you strip it back. I've got lots of clients that just do 2 days a week, they get awesome results. So 2 days, 3 days a week, making sure the nutrition's up to speed, and you always recover, you always bounce back stronger, and you'll get constant changes. And if you're lifting heavier, the body has to adapt, and it's where the body change is going to come from. So that's a quick little wrap up on are you doing too much? So just making sure you're not getting trapped into cardio junkies when you start losing some weight and you get carried away. Make sure the nutrition's up to speed. If you need some guidance, just give me a yell, contact me, I've got my email on the website. And then make sure you're not getting carried away for 4, 5, 6 days. And this kind of leads to overtraining as well. You eventually, you might get sick and you might train for 8 weeks and you get sick for 3 or 4 weeks, and there's never no progression with that. You want to be training for 12 weeks on, have a week off, 12 weeks on, have a week off, and have good progress for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 years. So you definitely don't want to be training for half a dozen weeks and have half a dozen weeks off because you've got really sick. So make sure you include that stuff into your training. Make sure you not get carried away with your cardio, and hopefully start getting some better body shape changes. So I've got some other videos I've put up. Like I said, the fat loss versus weight loss. If you haven't had a look, check that out. If not, scroll down to the bottom, subscribe to the newsletter, and you'll get the links automatically when I upload the new videos and some good recipe tips and things like that. So hope that helps, and I'll speak to you guys next time.